Hello, and welcome back to a new video by the Discord platform. My name is Johan and I will be your host in this video. Alright, so in this video we are going to do something that has been requested heavily by some users, and that is how to log in with Firebase. So, in the front of here you see my Firebase YouTube tutorial. In the last video I made about this, we actually learned how we can actually create a database user. And in this video we're actually going to use the same UI to log in a user. So first we're going to select the view controller. We're going to do Command C, Command V. Okay, there it is. Alright, and we're going to rename this one here, view controller, to login view controller. And we're going to change the name of this one to login. And my awesome FBA user creation app, we're going to keep it like that. Okay, so in here we're going to do Command N. We're going to create a new Swift file. No, you know what? We're going to do Cocoa Touch class file. And this is going to be a UI view controller. And we're going to call this login view controller. And yes, we're going to save it there. Okay, perfect. So we're going to delete this. It's all boiler code. We don't need that. Okay. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to open up a second editor. In here, we're going to open up the main.storyboard, and we're actually going to connect the fields first. So in this case, we're going to do control drag to here, and we're going to call this email text field. The second one is going to be password text field, so control drag, password text field. Okay, let's clean this a little bit up. Alright, so under the override func_view.load, we're actually gonna grab this button. We're gonna do control drag, and this is gonna be an action, and we're gonna call this login button tapped. Connect. Okay, open it up. So, first thing we're going to do, we're actually going to create a login error. So we're going to do func login error, empty parentheses, and after that we're going to do let alert is equal to UI alert controller. Then we're going to call title and message. The title is going to be error. This user is not, no, you know what? This user can not log in. Oh, wait a second, we put this in the wrong one. We're gonna Command X this one, so error. This is gonna be a string. And after that, we're gonna do dot, I think it was alert. Yes, okay. Under there, we're gonna do alert dot add action, and the add action is going to be UI alert action. I'm going to open it up. Title. The title is going to be try again. The style is going to be dot cancel, and handler is going to be nil. Okay, so what we did, we created a login error, and the login, oh wait a second, we don't need a dot here. So we created a login error which displays an alert, and the moment when something goes wrong, this function is called. And we're going to finish this with present. We're going to present alert, comma, animated is true. Okay, so now we're going to go to the fun stuff. Let's see. Yes, okay. So in here we're gonna do email text field dot that is gonna be resign first responder. The second one is gonna be password text field dot resign first responder. After that, guard let email is equal to email text field dot text, comma, let password is equal to password text field dot text. Okay. After that, we're gonna do, what's wrong here? Card let email, what's wrong? Else, yeah, of course. So after that, we're gonna do comma. Then we're gonna check if something is empty. So email dot is empty, comma, exclamation mark, password dot is empty, comma. No, we don't need that. Then we're gonna do else. Okay, so inside here, we're actually gonna do login error, and we're gonna call a return. Okay, card body must be not followed through considering using a return. Yeah, so this is the return. And use guard let, make sure you always have a return type. Okay, so under there, we're gonna do Firebase Auth. Wait a second. Yeah, we have to import Firebase Auth. So import Firebase Auth, and in here, Firebase Auth dot auth dot auth dot sign in with, it's going to be with email password, email password and completion. Then we're going to delete this one because we don't need the last one. Okay, so email is going to be email. Next one is going to be password, and the completion is going to be, I think it's going to be nil. So what we can actually do, we can actually call weak self. So we're going to call this one. Now, you know what? We don't need that for this thingy. I actually use my template from my application that I have written myself, but a lot of stuff we don't need, I think. So we're going to call auth result, comma, error in. So what we're going to need now, let's see. So we're going to do guard let result is equal to auth result, comma, error is equal to nil, else. Let's change that to else. Yes, perfect. So after that, we're going to do print failed to log in with email, and under there we're going to do return. Perfect. Under there, we're going to open this one up. We're going to do let user is equal to result.user. Under there, we're actually gonna save something. So we're gonna save something to user defaults. So user defaults.set. We're gonna set email, comma, for key. Oh, wait a second. We don't need this one. For key, this is gonna be email. Yes, perfect. We don't need that one. Okay. And after that, we're gonna do a print. Oh, what's this? Instance member set cannot be used on type user defaults. Did you mean to use? Oh, wait a second. Yes, I understand. Dot standard dot set. And after that, we're gonna print user is logged in, exclamation mark. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, so what's this? We never used it, didn't we? No, we didn't. But we can actually change user, string interpolation, and we're gonna call user like this. So this way it's actually called. So this is actually everything we need to do. So let's test this out. Let's run this on, no, we're not gonna run this on my iPhone because otherwise my recording is gonna crash. Let's run this on an iPhone 13 as always. Okay, so as you can see, my simulator is still loading, but we forgot to do something. And the problem is there is no way to go to this field, right? So let's go back to our how do you call it? To our storyboard, and let's first add a new button in here. So we're gonna do in here, we're gonna call button, and we're gonna take this one, put it there, and I'm gonna call this login. We have to wait a few seconds because Xcode is like really slow today. Okay, so the button is gonna be login. We constrain this really quickly so that we don't lose it. Yes, sure, sure, and sure. Okay, so let's run this one more time. So we stop and we run this again. Okay, so as you can see, the simulator is loaded. As you can see, we have some constraining issues. This is because I have no idea why, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna click on the login here. Oh, wait a second, we didn't give it a segue. So back to the storyboard, we're gonna segue to this view, show. Let's run this. Okay, so let's click on login. Okay, this is probably killing because I didn't give it an identifier. So, what's this? Set value for undefined key. This class is not key value code compliant. Okay. I think I found a problem. We have to inherit it from the module from target. Sometimes Xcode doesn't do this automatically, but when we select this one, so we select the view controller, so login view controller, we go to our identity inspector, custom class, and then inherit module from target. When we start it actually should work. So let's see what happens. So login. Okay, so as you can see, we have here the login, right? Pretty cool. The biggest problem is, okay, so I forgot the email. So let's go to our Firebase. I'm gonna add a user here. And we're gonna user is gonna be Johan at test.com. Password is gonna be JK12345678. I'm gonna copy that one and we're gonna add user. Perfect. So let's see what happens if we log in. So go to login. Let's go to email, and the email is going to be Johan at test.com, and the password is going to be JK. Let's open Xcode as well in the background to see what happens. So we can actually read the thingy, and it crashes. What crashes? Register button tapped. Oh, wait a second. This is what happens when you copy stuff. So we go to this button, and as you can see, it has like two thingy. We're gonna destroy this one, and we're gonna keep that one. The reason why it was still connected to another controller, sometimes this goes wrong. Xcode doesn't know always what to do in this case. So one more time, Johan at test.com. And password. Perfect. And login. And as you can see here, we got a message logged in. So this is how you log in a Firebase user. The code which I showed you, this is actually the code that I use for one of my Firebase applications which I've been running for a few clients. This code is actually really easy. It's not that difficult. And I took out some parts, so it was a little bit looking around, but now it works. So I hope you guys understand how this works. I hope you guys learned something. If you guys have other ideas about this, or you feel like, hey, I want to learn this about Firebase, leave a comment below or come to my Discord channel, and then I'm happy to show you guys how that works. So, I want to say thank you. I hope you guys learned something. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time.